How to earn money on Studypool. Full tutorial. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Studypool is a marketplace. If you have documents or if you have information that you would like to share with others and actually get paid for it. So the first thing I'm going to show you on how to actually make money on Studypool is to sell your documents. So let's say perhaps you have exam papers or study papers from school or from university. You can actually make use of these papers and upload them and have somebody view them and pay you money. So first of all, on the left hand side, you can see over here it says all subjects. Now if you drop down this menu, you can see that these are all the subjects that are covered. Now you can imagine that there are tons of different subjects. So let's say, for example, we're going to tap on programming over here, and it actually brings up a bunch of other subjects over here. So if there's anything that you particularly have skill in, you can tap on any one of these and you can actually sell your documents right over here. Now, the very nice thing about Studypool is if you're uploading a document, it's a great way for passive income because you're not selling the document just as a single product, but you're actually selling the right to view or use that document. So let's jump straight into it. On your home page over here, there are a bunch of things you can see up at the top of the page, such as your menu, where you can actually define a bunch of different things about your profile. But for now, we're going to jump into the two main things over here. So the first one is the tab that says Sell Documents, and the other one says Become a Tutor. So let us go straight into Sell Dockets and let us see what options they give us. So right over here, it says that you can sell documents, and then it also says you can earn free unlocks, and then you can also view the uploads that you've made. It also gives you a little bit of an idea of what the top earners have earned so far on the platform. Now, I'm not sure what sort of timeline they've earned this over. However, if you see here, this user, Alan Mitch, has actually earned $93,000. And in second place, you've got Palmer John earning $91,000, and then this Chex earning almost $80,000. Now, that is quite a fair amount of money, and even if you divide it up into over a few years, that is a fine amount for a passive income. Going down over here, you have a guide as to how and what you can upload. So starting from the left hand side over here, you have what to upload. So it says you can upload quizzes and exam preps that include practice tests, exam prep material, and study guides, and this can be helpful resources to students. Going over, you can also upload old assignments, past homeworks, projects, reports, presentations, papers, and anything that students can review as references. Over here, you've got class notes, and this is detailed class and lecture notes to help students learn and understand academic concepts. And then we have a multi-language content. So over here, it says we accept content in all languages from all countries. And that is fantastic. So this doesn't sort of only allow certain people from certain countries that speak certain languages to use their platform. Studypool is for absolutely everybody. Now down over here, it gives you some details in terms of what and how you can earn. So it says upload your document to earn up to $10 per document viewed. And you can now see that it gives you an outlay or an overview of your documents that have been approved, documents that have been declined, and the documents that have been pending. So maybe you've submitted a document and it has not been reviewed yet. That's where it'll show up. They also offer you an area where you can upload. So basically, all you have to do is tap on this icon over here. You can now upload a document, or you can just drag your files right over here. So as we go down over here, we can now see that it says documents are typically processed within 48 hours, but can take longer depending on volume. Do not mix poor quality content with good quality content. This leads to very large processing delays and potentially all content being declined. So again, as you're going down, it gives you sort of a line of process. So the first thing over here on the left hand side, all you have to do is upload a document. The next thing is your files are then approved, and then it is available for the viewers or the students on the platform, and they can view your documents and they can then use them. And then the last and most important step is you earn up to $10 every time a student views your documents. Now, there are various payment methods, and I will show you a few of them in just a minute. They also give you a guide as in terms of how to upload and what to upload. So having a look at some of the maximized earnings potential, you need to upload high quality documents. You also have to add document details. So this obviously helps your students understand what the document is about and helps your students to choose your document over perhaps a document without as much detail. And then, of course, your documents need to be meaningful, and it says all documents must provide educational value. If you're having a look on the right-hand side, there it says there are a list of don'ts. So we're looking at low quality, so any low quality content will be rejected. We're looking at bad titles, so failing to label your documents relevantly. Duplicate content, of course, you're not going to have duplicate content being approved. And then copyrighted content, of course, you would like to make sure that the content is yours to distribute. As you go down here, you can then also see examples of good content and bad content if you are not sure what it actually looks like. And it also gives you a few pointers on those specific examples to know what to look out for in those specific examples. So over here it says good content examples. This is an essay draft, and it says this is strong content with good grammar and references. It also says there is a strong title included, and there are schools and courses all inclusive. Going over to maybe one of the bad content examples over here, this math practice quiz, it says it's missing explanations and answers, and it also says it has a bad title, including schools and courses. So you can see now, if you tap on these, you can actually go in and have a look at these examples and see what exactly they look like, so that you can upload either better than the bad examples or as good as the good examples. You can also download these documents just by tapping the little download arrow on the right hand side of each one of the documents. Going down this page now, you can also see that there are a few frequently asked questions. So if you're unfamiliar, you can go ahead and tap into any one of these and you can get some more information or a little bit more sort of insight to exactly how to answer some of these questions. So if you're uploading some papers, they stay on this network until you yourself actually remove it, and you can keep on earning money while people are actually using your documents, downloading them. You'll be earning up to $10 per time they use a document. Now, the second way of actually earning money on Studypool is going into the tab that says Become a Tutor. Now, once we tap that, we will have to go through the process of actually applying to be a tutor. And so over here, they give you a few perks. So some of the perks are lowest service fees, a reliable income, and full freedom and flexibility. And of course, if those are things that you're looking for, you are going to want to apply now. And what you do is you just tap on apply now at the bottom of this page, and it'll take you into the next page. Right over here, the tutor application, you will have to go ahead and apply for your tutor application. Now, once you do this, you're going to have to enter all your details, and then you will have to be approved. Of course, you can't just be any old average Joe to apply to be a tutor. You'd have to be qualified, and it'll have to take a bit of time and process to actually get into being a tutor. Now, of course, with all the perks, you can imagine, of course, that it's harder to become a tutor. However, if you are qualified to be a tutor, the platform will accept you as a tutor, and you will be able to benefit from all of the extras that they offer. Going down over here, the way being a tutor actually works is you'll be able to apply to some of these student questions on the left hand side over here. So as you can see here, there are some current student questions, and as you go down you can see that there is a title and then there is a subject or a category that it is falling in. So on the right hand side you can now see what is being offered in terms of a payment for the actual question that they're asking. So for example, let us go to the first one over here, and it is basically asking for a paragraph in Spanish, and it says imperfect tense, and this is now in the category of foreign language. So if you are to complete this or to answer this question, you will earn the $5 that has been offered over there. As you go down over here, you can see that there are a bunch more, and there is a child custody law questions, and that is in the category law, as you can see over here. And this is actually offering $32. So let us go into this one specifically, and you can see now all the details. It says here, the tutor, the issue surrounds child custody, and as you can see, they give you a full description of exactly what needs to be done over here, what you actually need to answer. So all of the details over here you can read through, and then you can tap on OK. Now actually getting into processing this job, you will have to go through a process where you will answer a few questions to see if you are fit for the job and if you are able to answer the questions appropriately. Of course, you don't want to get into something, do some of the work, and then realize that you are not capable of completing the task and you've wasted your time and you won't actually be able to earn any money. So those are two ways on Studypool that you can actually earn money. And as you can see on some of the previous pages that we saw, some of the top earners, they've earned quite a fair amount of money. So you can now actually just sell some of your documents, or you can become a tutor, and you too can also start in the rankings of being one of these earners over here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers for now.